Worldwide, millions of farmers working in tropical agriculture are experiencing an increasingly extreme and unpredictable climate. The ramifications of these changes are being felt at an individual, a national and an international level. Despite the fact that these farmers face a situation more complex than ever before, the information available to them is still very basic. Climate Edge is developing tools and services to provide the information needed when making decisions in tropical agriculture. Our vision is that by harnessing data monitoring, analysis and feedback loops, we can give farmers the power to not just aspire to a better system, but to shape this vision themselves, starting with their farm. The tools we're developing drive what we call the growth cycle, a climatically and economically smart approach which helps farmers grow and maintain a stable business. The cycle starts with where we are today. Each individual farm faces a unique set of environmental conditions. Some of these conditions will be acceptable, but many of them may be negatively impacting yield or quality. Currently, farmers are forced to simply react to the symptoms which they see on their farm, whether that be wilting, scorching or leaf drop. However, without measurements, there is no way to know the root causes of these symptoms. Take wilting, for example, a common problem in many farms. Wilting can occur when the soil is too hot and therefore the feeder roots are dying. It can also occur when the air temperature is too high and therefore the water in the soil is being lost through high evapotranspiration rates. Or perhaps both these conditions are fine and there is plenty of rain, but years of farming has compacted the soil, leading to the majority of the water running off the farm rather than percolating and becoming available to the plant. While these three scenarios all result in the same symptom, they require very different management approaches. Therefore, the second step of the cycle is to take environmental measurements on individual farms. This includes important conditions such as air temperature, soil temperature, humidity, precipitation, and more. This data must then be summarized and visualized so you can monitor your conditions over a range of timescales. This allows you to pinpoint root causes and identify where the greatest threats to your crop and therefore your income lies. The fourth stage is to use this information to manage these conditions. Once you understand where the threats lie on your farm, you can identify the relevant adaptation approaches. You can also understand the inherent trade-offs incurred in these different adaptation strategies. For example, do you invest in a more expensive shade regime to decrease your air temperatures and your soil temperatures? Or do you choose a cheaper cover crop to focus on just the soil temperatures? This leads you right back to the start of the cycle, where the coffee responds to these new conditions and you can see if your changes have had the effect you desired. To achieve what we have set out in the growth cycle, we're currently developing three key tools. First, an affordable environmental monitoring station. This device is designed to be an accessible and reliable way to gather environmental information from farms. Understanding the climate on a farm is the backbone to being able to make effective management decisions. To complement this monitoring system, we are developing our tailored decision support software. This software presents the data in an easy-to-understand interface for both technicians and farmers. It enables quick identification of farm trends and highlights the greatest threats. Using this information, the software will then suggest a range of adaptation practices appropriate to counter the specific threats faced by that farm. The benefits of this are twofold. Firstly, this provides appropriate support to create evidence-based climatically smart farms. And secondly, this will reduce costs to farmers by reducing the use of ineffective management practices. The third tool which we are developing is a user-friendly software that enables technicians and farmers to track the finances of their farms. This tool will provide a simple platform to promote economically smart business management. Now, of course, these tools are just the first step to making a tropical agricultural system filled with productive and stable businesses, and we're working hard to develop what we have at the moment as well as new tools and services. If you're interested in our work, please contact us using the details provided at the end of this video.